AI technology is becoming more accessible than ever before thanks to programs such as ChatGPT and DALL-E. I believe that we as humans can work together with AI to fuel innovation and allow us to break through creative barriers that we thought were indestructible. So naturally, the first question that I ask myself is, can it make me better at Minecraft? Over the hundreds of hours I've played this game, I have slowly adopted a specific building style, which is symmetry. Although I do think that it looks good, it's lazy. With my builds, if you complete 1/4 of it, you're done with the entire thing, because you just paste the same thing 3 more times, which is lazy. So starting today, I'm cutting my symmetry addiction cold turkey. The first step I need to take for my plan is to generate images using AI. The general idea I have for my build is to make it look like an abandoned, overgrown home. So I plugged in these keywords and this is what it gave me. I used the pixel mode because Minecraft is pixels, but it looked just like Stardew Valley, which is too happy for what I was going for. After changing to a more realistic style and adding some more keywords, this is what it gave me. I really like how this one looks, but I don't want to base it off of just one image, so I generated these as well. Alright, now we have what we need to start our AI hardcore Minecraft world. To begin our journey, I quickly thought of the funniest and most clever name for an AI hardcore Minecraft world. Hey Hardcore. As soon as I spawned in, I felt naked, so I wanted to get armor as fast as I could so I don't die. Like that guy. I hopped into the first cave that I found, and in no time I already had a full set of iron armor. Now I just need to find a place to start my build. After roaming around for a bit, I scaled this tree and I thought that the natural beauty of this area was breathtaking, so I stripped all signs of life for my own personal gain. I want to make the main material for this build to be stone brick, because I feel like it would work best for an abandoned mansion. So before we actually start our project, we need to mine some cobblestone. Obviously, if I only use stone brick for the entire thing, it would look really bland. So once I'm done building the general shape, I'm going to add mossy and cracked stone brick as well as drooping leaves to really sell that this place is abandoned. This challenge would be super easy if I were to just copy these images block for block. So I'm simply going to take inspiration from these AI photos and apply them to a brand new build. So with all that out of the way, let's get building. After a lot of block placing, I'm really happy with how the front looks. So let's add the finishing touches, and... let's quickly run through how the AI influenced the design of the mansion. My first big step to ending my symmetry addiction was this tower. And this AI image is where I got the inspiration from. This tower was an absolutely necessary addition because of how different it looks from the rest of the build. The majority of the mansion has horizontal lines running throughout, and this tower acts as a great contrast to that. The reason I designed the second floor the way I did was inspired by this image. I really like how it's further back than the front of the mansion. This technique creates lots of depth, which is super important to keep the build from being flat and boring. And lastly, the finishing touch, the top window. I like to add fun contraptions that help to really bring the build to life, and I came up with the perfect idea on what to put looking through the window. As you guys saw from the last clip, this device is going to eject an armor stand dressed up as a zombie. This redstone wiring is super simple, so I'll have past Yumb-Z explain how it works. So the way that this contraption works is wow, that guy is really annoying. Let me explain it instead. Daylight sensor. First piston has slime. Second piston has block. First piston shoots an armor stand up. Second piston catches armor stand. The end. Now, there's only one more thing I need if this is going to work, and that is a zombie head. If you've played Minecraft before, then you probably know that in order to get the heads of mobs, you need them to explode next to a charged creeper. And the easiest way to get one is if you use a trident that has the channeling enchantment. But I don't feel like doing all that. So my backup plan is to put a creeper and a zombie into a boat next to a copper rod. Copper rods attract lightning during thunderstorms, which when struck will charge the creeper. After that, all I need to do is light the creeper using a flint and steel, then book it the other way. Now all we need to do is wait for a thunderstorm, which has about a 1% chance of happening. So as we wait, let's move on to the next segment. I know every single one of you are probably wondering, well, what about the back of the house? Right? So in this part of the video, I'm gonna let you in on a secret that I've been keeping from the very start. The real reason why I'm using AI isn't to simply make me better at building. I want to be better than AI itself, and I came up with the perfect way to test it. If I'm gonna compete with AI, it'll need to be a fair fight, so I'll set some restrictions for myself. First off, the design process will be done without any help from the AI. Secondly, I can only use the same blocks that I've already used. Third of all, I have to use the same 3 elements from the front of the mansion. And lastly, to have fun. Huh? What's that? Do I hear another building montage? I think that this already looks great, but all that's missing are the extra details. What's poppin'? It's Yumb-Z, and welcome to my cradle. Let me give you the rundown on how I designed this place. First off, check out my watchtower. This view goes crazy. Now follow me down this staircase. This leads to my balcony. The transition between these 2 elements are seamless. This is my heart window. I added this because I think it's cute. I wanted to go all out for the depth, so I did. I got 4 segments coming from 4 different depths. This dope strat reveals more of my mansion as you walk around it. And one more thing. You see these leaves? I placed them with ease. The space it takes is not as random as it seems. Water bucket flow, leaves in tow. Follow its path and watch these blocky vines grow. Those bars were hot, so let's cool it down. When the moon comes up, listen to the sound. So after that rigorous building process, which side is better? The front or the back? And the answer to that question is, I don't know. When I generated these fake images, I noticed that these structures were all very structured. The windows are where you expect them to be, the roofs sit neatly on top, and the doors are put in the center of the house. Pretty ordinary stuff. This is because all of these images were generated with the intent of being as close to the keywords as they possibly could, which ended up giving me a very organized and realistic product. This was the hardest part of the whole video because I've never built something in Minecraft and said to myself, this wouldn't work in real life, let me start over. If I had an idea, I would build it, no questions asked. Since I was the one that created the idea and executed it how I wanted, it's obvious that I'm going to have more of an emotional attachment to my side, rather than the side that was created based off of practical, lifelike images. But I think this is the exact reason why this challenge was extremely successful. I wouldn't have been able to create this side of the house if it wasn't for the fundamental skills that the AI presented to me, like this tower, in the depth, and a balcony. Sure, the AI wasn't able to create anything that hasn't been made before, but this is exactly why we as humans need to continue being innovative. AI can only copy what humans have already done, so if we were to stop being innovative, AI would never grow. AI is never going to go away, so there's nothing wrong with using it as a tool to inspire you. But at the end of the day, nothing is going to be able to replicate your own unbound imagination.
Thank you guys so much for watching my guide on how to make friends in real life. Make sure to tune in for tomorrow's How to Talk to Girls, and I'll see you guys next week.
Finally. After patiently waiting, the opportunity for a zombie head has finally arrived. It was simple. All I had to do was uncover this dirt and let the copper rod attract the lightning bolt. But not everything went to plan. I failed to realize that I made a fatal mistake. By placing the copper rod on the outside of the hole instead of the middle, the mobs were able to jump out with ease. I no longer had a 0% chance of dying. I had to act fast. I was right at the finish line. It was the last step. I couldn't die now. All I needed to do was line them up, use the flint and steel, and And with that, our AI Minecraft journey is complete. For now. I have big plans in the future on how to expand this series to new heights. And who knows, maybe one day I'll actually design the inside of this place. This video was super fun to make, so if you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace!